Hey guys, it's Doug from Run for the Hills. Well, I'm out on another trip. I found this place last time I was out and just kind of drove by. It's really nice. It's just not very level. So I've had to do a lot of work here. Now the Jeep's so high I can't reach anything. But it's okay for one night. I'm only here for one night because I just got here and it's late. Had to work today and so all I want is a place to sit down and make something to eat and just kind of relax and not do too much. And then get on with things tomorrow. I did get that new chair that I was talking about. So we're going to take a look at that today. Well, let's take a look at this front runner expander chair, shall we? I do not know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, looks okay, doesn't it? Just had to find a flat spot to put it is all. Hmm.
Sir. What's the matter, Jim? I miss my old chair.
This is okay, but it was quite a bit of money, and the Canadian Tire chair is more comfortable than this, which is kind of too bad. This isn't really that comfortable. And there's another issue too. So take a look at my butt. It's hanging over the edge of the seat if I sit up straight. That must look weird, and it feels equally strange. So you have to kind of sit forward and lean back like this, and it's not too bad. But I still prefer the cheaper chair that I had. And this is another issue about this chair that I already knew about because I saw someone do a review. If you go to pick it up to move it, it collapses. So that's a little annoying. But we'll give it a chance. I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10. Plus, when I was closing it up, something pinched me and now I have pain, which I hate. So anyway, I'm going to give this chair a chance because it's the only one I've got with me to sit on. And yeah, maybe I'll just get used to it. So here's a positive that I found. If your chair is in the way of your door, you can just go like that. And you don't have to move the chair. So there's a win for the chair. Well, good morning, everyone. I had a good sleep last night. It's a little funny because I'm tilted forward and on my mattress pad and everything is all crumpled up at the other end of the tent, and my feet were down there too. Normally I'm way up here, but I was down there. And feeling in a bit of a better mood today. Yesterday I got here late and I was busy at work all day, and by the time I got here I was so tired I couldn't even think about filming anything really. As much as I wanted to, I just needed to have a little break, sit down and have a little something to eat, and then go to bed. But hopefully today brings brighter things. So I'm going to get up, brush my teeth, get some coffee going, and then we're going to hit the road and find somewhere nice to spend a couple days. Coffee. Well, I've got breakfast, which is a banana, and coffee, which is coffee. And I'm going to have that, and then it'll only take me about 20 minutes to buckle down camp and get out of here. So I'll take care of those things, and then we'll be on our way. All right. Up we go. Well, I've definitely never been here before. I thought it was something else, but it's not. But this looks like it was somebody's old trailer, big RV. It was an old one. Was being the operative word here, of course. Huh. Someone to do some shooting. Nice. It's just neat, the wonderful, beautiful things you can find out in the woods. Even an old boot. And that's a quality item right there. It will cook it. Has seen better days. Guess we'll keep moving on, see what happens. Wow, what have we got here? Well, that's a fine looking spot right there. Want to see awkward? That was terrible. So another YouTuber came by and we had a nice chat. And they have this super cool vehicle. Take a look.
Okay, we got Sue Cooligan here with the TRX4 Traxxas Defender RC vehicle. Locking rear and front differentials. Has all the oil shocks. 4x4, low gear for crawling, high gear for racing.
That is awesome. And there's the man right there himself.
Sue Cooligan on YouTube. You'll see all my YouTube videos of the RCs.
All right. Thanks very much for visiting Run for the Hills.
Right on, Run for the Hills.
There you go. All right. Well, it's time to give this new chair a fair shake. The front runner expander chair. When I tried it before, I was on tilted ground, but this is really nice and level. So let's give this a go. You'll remember. Here we go. Just hang on. Oh. All right, I'm going to say that's better now that it's on a flat surface. Feels maybe a little tippy that way, like backwards. So it's okay, but it is tippy. Still not going to be a 10 out of 10, that's for sure. One thing I will say though, it's a nice looking chair. Looks great. Goes nice with the Jeep. Goes nice with the shotgun too. Yeah, the chair is black. All the trim on the truck is black. The gun is black. The tire table is black. Wow, this just hits all my OCD buttons. Feels good. Check out my new sweet flashlight on the end of that thing. This little mount here just came and I installed it. So if I need it at night, I can see what the heck I'm looking at. That's pretty cool, eh? Sweet. Well, I'd just like to make a little shout out to my friend Randy Bly. This is the controller for my solar panel. And these connections kept pulling out because the little eye loops that came with it were too small, and the wires are obviously huge on these cables. So they kept popping out, and I'm just not good with that kind of thing. He took it home and he found some proper clips that fit, and then shrink wrapped these on top and just made it all look great. And so I'm just going to use it for the first time since it's been fixed. And so thank you very much, Randy, for your help. That's very nice. It looks great. Beauty. Power. Free sun power. I'll put a link in the description about how all this dual battery system happened in this Jeep and why you should watch it. Because the kits you can buy are extremely expensive, and mine, other than the obvious expense of the batteries, and I paid someone to do it. So if you can do it yourself, all these parts and the couple of cables are only like 50 bucks. Well, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. I got camp set up now. There's a nice wind right now, which is keeping the bugs away. It's nice and hot too. Feels really great. I'm in a wide open space, so got solar, and I can just have a nice freezing cold fridge. And I'm surrounded by beautiful forest. And there's like a makeshift shooting range set up. I mean, it's a guy's paradise. Come on. It's unreal. I mean, I've just hit gold. But there's something I really like about pulling into a wide open space like this where it's just hot and sunny and you can do whatever the hell you want. And so the fellow I was just speaking to a couple minutes ago, he said parties in places like this on the weekend from people who live not too far from here are ridiculous. They just have huge parties and everything gets out of hand. So I'd hate to be here when that happened, to be honest, but that's why I come during the week, because everybody else is working and I'm slacking off having a good time. Finally feel totally relaxed and feel like I'm in my home away from home. Well, I'm going to have a little simple meal. I don't know why I'm slicing this up, because I'm going to put it in a bun. I guess I've either had a couple of drinks or I'm just trying to be different. So who knows? Put those aside. Look at this neat container. Thank you, Auntie Norma. Auntie Norma gave us this thing to put onions in. However, this onion is, well, it's pretty close to being expired. But that's okay. I'm going to use it anyway. Look how sharp this knife is. It is super sharp. I got that somewhere, and it's called something, but I can't remember the name. Oh well. Now, cooking with propane when it's windy out can be challenging at best. But this seems to be doing okay so far. But it is quite windy, and it blows the flame away from the surface. Get some onions going. A little Mrs. Dash, which I'm still going to call it. It's just being blown away by the wind. A little salt and pepper, also being blown away by the wind. Gotta mix that in. Drop some smokies on there. Give them a minute. You know what I say? The skottle always makes cooking more fun. It really does. You have to keep an eye on it though, because it's very hot in the center. Well, I was debating whether I would film myself eating this. It's so sinful. What a mess. Oh, it's just falling apart too. Mm. Good. Mm. It's not part of my weight loss regimen, but it's good. Wow, that took a while. But it was good. Very delicious. Oh, that mess. Mm. Well, I don't know what's going to happen next. Let's just wait and see. I'm actually pretty careful what I cook on the skottle. Some things are so messy that it makes it really hard to clean. So I really just put simple things on there because it's so much work to clean. And I like to season it with salt like this afterwards and a bit of oil. And it keeps it from rusting because this is not rust proof. If you just let it sit in your car, it'll just rust as soon as it's damp. But it's pretty neat. You can cook everything you want right here on this one cooktop. It's pretty cool. And just top it off with a light coating of oil before putting it away. There it is. So I'm just pirating some wood from some of these fire pits around here just to have a small fire before I go to bed. This one here is full of nails. So I don't know why, but there's like 1,000 nails in it. So I'm just going to hit it from the center here and hopefully it won't hit any nails. There we go. We're all good. Didn't hit a nail. Well, I've been sitting around this nice fire for about an hour and a half now. And honestly, I'm getting really tired. So I'm going to get myself ready for bed. And we'll talk to you again real soon. So I'm trying out these new headlamps that my friend recommended. Boy, do they work good. And when you want to turn them off, just wave your hand in front like that. Super cool. Yeah, those are really neat for just doing things like getting up into the rooftop tent and mucking around camp when it gets dark, when you don't have other lights on. So yeah, boom. Yes, Froggy, I like it too. This is my Henry 357-38 Big Boy. And boy, that's a beautiful gun right there. Tube fed. Just gonna put a couple of rounds of black powder in there and plink that bit of steel. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. .357 makes a pretty big hole. Look at that. That one was from earlier. That was just now. And that guy's taking a beating. It's almost time to get a can of spray paint. Well, that was a lot of fun. Looks like the weather's about to change. There's still some sun in the sky, but there's some foreboding clouds on the way. And I'm not connected right now, so I can't get a weather report. So it looks like rain to me. So this guy landed, but I was in bed. So hopefully we got to see him take off. That was something to wake up to. Guys, I woke up, it's kind of rainy, helicopters landing all over the place. These guys are setting up kind of a mill here for doing cedar shakes and stuff, and so got a little bit of neat footage. Now I'm going to move on, and hopefully the weather improves. This looks like a fair place to stop and have a bowl of cereal and brush my teeth. I'm going to say people come out here to do skeet shooting and all kinds of other shooting, because there's all kinds of clay everywhere and the billions of shotgun shells. Garbage. Wow. Well, if you're going to do it anywhere, this looks like a pretty good spot. Way up here. Unreal. How you doing, Jeep? Taking a beating? Soupy here. Check that out. I guess they decided to leave those guys alone, eh? Barren wasteland up here. Well, that sign says trail inspection ahead, but it looks like it's been there a long time. I think it's going to be too tight for the Jeep, just by the way it's kind of thinning out at the bottom. So let's just keep going. Hey guys, well, I had a bit of a hectic morning. I got woken up by a helicopter landing. I had no idea that I was actually camping on a giant forest helicopter landing site. And basically I was right in its line of flight. The guys told me that they're dropping off these huge bundles of cedar, and he said they're worth about $1,000 a piece. But if one fell on me, I'd probably be dead. So I had to get out of there. I'm having my coffee now. I drove through the mountains for a long time. I'd never gone through that way before. It was so beautiful. However, I couldn't film too much of it because, again, it's a weekday and the logging trucks are all operating. So I have to be careful with that. So I'm going to end the video here, but I just have one other thing to discuss, and that is how I feel now after using this Front Runner expander chair for about 3 or 4 days. I actually like it a lot. The pluses are it's very small. It slides in my Jeep where I've already got so much stuff. So it's really nice to have a chair that's that small. I can just stick it in there. It's only that big. And so that's really good. It's comfortable as long as you don't sit all the way back in it, because your ass kind of, or at least mine does, slides out the back. And it's a little tippy backwards. So if you're drinking and playing rocking chair, you might go backwards. So just keep that in mind. It's not very stable in that direction. Other than that, I find it to be quite comfortable. It's not quite as loungy as the ones I had before, but still it's very comfortable. So I'm going to give it high marks for all its pluses, and the other negatives are really not that big of a deal. So I'm definitely used to it by now, and I really like it. So right on. Anyways, please like and subscribe, and thanks again for watching Run for the Hills. We'll see you next time.